of champions on here today. We're gonna go over just anything to help everybody out. I ain't trying to hold nothing back. I mean, we all been successful. I've been very, very successful in the network marketing industry. I built a six-figure income in my last couple of companies, and when I seen this, especially with the stock market game, no questions asked. A product that can make you money without selling and recruiting. So I'm just gonna go over a couple of my tactics, my strategies, um, what I use to also get over the y'all been successful. I got very, very successful in the network marketing. I built a six-figure company, a couple of companies, and when I seen this with the stock market game, no questions asked. Money to make you money, selling and recruiting. So I'm just gonna go over a couple of my strategies, what I use to all right, hold on. I've been successful. I got very, very successful in the network marketing. All right, sorry about that. You can unmute yourself now. All right, Denisha, you can unmute yourself. I don't know why we have my voice up on. Y'all can hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Yo, the legend from Cali.
You already know.
What's going on, man? I forgot that it's still daylight over there. It's like pitch black dark over here.
Where am I?
Now it's pitch black dark in Florida. On the East Coast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's dark. Nah, man. It's light over here. It's hot outside, bro.
Man, it looks bright as day.
Yeah, dude.
Jermaine, you better tell them how it's black dark over here on the East Coast. We ain't getting no light.
Nah, bro. It's super. I'm over here. We're over here right now, about to get down, bro. Getting some food. You know what I mean? That pork steak.
Oh wow, I see you.
Getting it in.
All right, Denisha, you can if y'all can unmute yourself, you can go to the top where you see the microphone, and you just click on the microphone. Right. Black over here on the East Coast, we ain't getting no light.
Oh no, not at all.
Nah, bro. It's super. I'm over here. We're over here right now, about to get down, bro.
Some food.
You know what I mean? That pork steak.
Oh wow, I see you. So why do we have the echo? Trying to see if we get the echo. If y'all can unmute yourself, you can go to the top, reach the microphone, and not echo. All right. I'm trying to mute. All right, Justin, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, we're gonna go over some. I know a lot of you guys champions on here. Y'all want to go over some important strategies. I wanted to have you on this call, Justin, because I know you've been killing it on the offline game, and you've been killing building a huge organization. I want to talk about a little bit of what I've been doing, and I want to get you share a little bit about what you've been doing that have you to get such great results in building a huge organization.
Definitely. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
All right, perfect. Yeah, definitely, man. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Well, I want to have. Can you hear me? Probably would have to unmute herself. If I can unmute you. All right. Well, Denisha, you gotta unmute yourself. All right. She probably can't unmute herself right now. But I'm gonna just talk about a little bit of things that I've been doing in my business. For one, it's about a numbers game. You want to talk to as many people as possible. Via Facebook, Instagram, offline, friends and family members. It's about how many eyeballs you get on the video. The more people that see the video, the more views you get. The more views you get is basically the more people you got to expose to the video to say who's interested and who's not. It's a numbers game. When I did telemarketing for 12 years, they paid me to sit in a chair, make phone calls, and talk to as many people as possible. When they noticed that I wasn't talking to a certain amount of people, they would call me into the office and said, "You only made 400 calls today." That's not what we're paying you to do. We're paying you to sit in that chair and make thousands of calls. And if you don't get to those numbers, we're going to either dock your pay or we're sending you home. So you got to ask yourself a question. You're starting a business. How much exposure are you getting for your business? How much people is watching your video? A lot of us have 300, 400 friends. We have a phone list of contacts. We got an email list. We have, there's many ways of creating leads. If you're not creating more leads than you got time, then what you're going to have is something called a hobby. This is a business. This is not something you just start. You see, the problem is with network marketing, I think that the cost is too cheap. So a lot of you guys think it's a joke. Maybe if it was $50,000 or $100,000, you would probably take it a lot more serious. But for the simple fact that it's only $150 or $250, it's like a little hobby, a little game for you. But you don't want to treat it that way because this same business model could actually generate you a six-figure income, a seven-figure income. I just posted on my Facebook wall a couple of days ago of a couple of the millionaires in this industry. Dexter Yeager and Amway making over $14 million. Holton Bugs over 13 point something $5 million. I can't remember all the list of those names, but all of them were millionaires in this same industry. And these guys are selling bug juice and skin products. And we got a product that we don't have to sell, and you don't even have to recruit to make money. The only thing is your job is to just have someone watch a video. How hard is that? Make your goal and say, you know, how many people watched the video today? How many connections have I made? It's that simple. The more people you get to watch the video. So how many different ways do Bruce create his leads? I'm an online marketer, but there's many ways you can do it offline as well. There's Craigslist, there's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's $100 drop cards. You know the $100 drop cards? $100 drop cards are basically like a $100 bill, and it looks like real money. You can get them, and you could actually expose these and put them in the newspaper. And when you drop them, people will pick them up, thinking it's real money, but really it's your business advertised. People open it up, and it's going to say something simple like, learn how to earn $2,000 to $5,000 a month working from home. You didn't make $10,000 a month last month. That's your business. You want to make $10,000 a month? That's my business. Contact me here. That's just one way of getting exposure with leads. There's also things called sticky notes. Sticky notes are basically like those little sticky pads. You can put them in the financial section of the bookstore, like the Robert Kiyosaki books. The Robert Kiyosaki. Who else is a writer? Think and Grow Rich. Donald Trump. Those type of books that people buy. You can take that sticky note, and you can get a stamper and you can stamp it. You can get a stamper from Office Depot, and you can stamp it and have it say "Work from home, learn how to earn $2,000 to $5,000 a month." And you can stamp it, that sticky note, and put that sticky note in those books. Or you can put the sticky note on a diaper box. You can put that sticky note anywhere you go, even at the gas station, and have people it's all about exposure. That's what it's all about. The $100 drop cards, you can go to the malls, and you can put that $100 drop card in the pockets. When people buy their clothes, guess what they're going to find? $100. But it's your business that you're exposing to it. It's all about idea. It's all about just being creative and different. There's also road signs. You ever seen those road signs that says "We buy ugly houses"? How about a road sign that you can stick in the ground in a busy intersection? Bums, they're very good at getting leads. You know what they do? They stand out in front of a busy intersection where there's a whole bunch of cars or a whole bunch of people, and they play the numbers game. They play the numbers game by having as many people as possible tell them no until they get that one yes. So guess what you can do? You can get a sign that says work from home and put it in the ground. And you could even get a Google number. If you're afraid of someone calling your number, get a Google number. Get a 1-800 number. And you can put work from home, earn 2 to 5,000 a month. Contact the number. And put the thing that, you know, just like how people put the garage, we're having a garage sale, you can do the same thing for your business to get exposure. People are going to see that sign and they're going to call you. They're going to say, listen, I just saw the sign. I see you, you know, work from home. I just want to get some more information. Great. What's your email? You can say, what's your schedule looking like next Tuesday or Thursday? Book an appointment to meet with them so you can get the presentation shown to them. A lot of your signups are not going to be via text or Facebook with messaging people. People don't join businesses, they join people. They want to connect with people. They want to hear that you are a real person. If you get on the phone with them and talk to them and just let them know that you're a real person, you want to be that interviewer. You want to have questions written out. Questions like, what do you do for a living? How long you been doing it for? You're interviewing people. They're not interviewing you. They're coming to you. So you got to interview them as if they're worth your time. We do this every single day when you meet someone that you love. You interview them. You ask them how many kids you have. What do you do for a living? You do the same thing when you meet a girl or when you meet that guy. You're interviewing them. You qualifying that person for your time. So why you can't do that for your business? The boss does it. You're your own boss, so you got to qualify that person for your time. Ask them what they do for a living, how long they've been doing it for. So you must be making the big bucks, right? I always compliment them and tell them they're making the big bucks. They usually say, nah, not really. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for more money or more time? Most likely they say both. And if you had more money, what would you do with it? Would you travel more? Would you spend it on your bills? I'm asking sequences of questions because I want to see if this person qualifies for my time. I even ask them, I know we all have dreams. What are your dreams? I let them dream. People make 80% of their buying decisions emotionally. 20% are logical. So if someone's going to make a decision emotionally, it's time to tap into the serotonin in their brain that's going to make them feel good, be happy. And the only way you can do that is by selling the dream. So you got to sell the dream by asking them, what do they dream? What do they dream about? Their dreams might be to spend more time with their family. Their dream might be to travel. Their dream might be to open a dance studio. Their dream might be to be a minister full time. Whatever their dream is, I say, well, if I can show you a way where you can travel more, spend more time with your kids, and be a full-time minister, what would you say, John? He would say, you show me the way. Show me the way. Now I'm going into my close. You guys don't get paid to be someone's friend. You get paid to close. Why do you think they put the pitcher in the 9th inning? What do you think he get paid for? He get paid to close the game. How do you close? I close by asking questions. And the better you guys get at getting leads and learning how to ask questions is the better results you're going to get. This is what I use to build my 6-figure income. And this is why it doesn't matter what company I get. I can go to Amway and do the same thing and build it. So how do I close? The first question I ask is, I learned this from Eric Worre. If you were to get started on a part-time basis, John, how much money are you looking to earn for this to be worth your time? If you were to get started on a part-time basis, how much are you looking to earn for this to be worth your time? They usually say, well, and I said, well, I know you're not, I might even cut them off. I said, I know you're not looking to make millions of dollars overnight, but just for starters, and I go right back to that, just for starters, how much are you looking to earn per month for this to be worth your time? And they say, well, if I can make an extra 500, an extra 1,000, then I'll ask them again, next question. How many hours are you willing to devote or commit to earn that kind of income. I'm not telling them what they want to hear. I'm not telling them how much they want to hear. They're telling me. I'm qualifying them for my time. They might tell me 2 to 4 hours. They might tell me 10 hours. Whatever they tell me, it doesn't matter because they're telling me. And then I'll ask them the next question. Since we're going to accomplish your goals, are you going to be willing to put 6 to 12 months so we can help get you to those goals? Are you willing to put in 6 to 12 months to develop a six-figure income, John? I'm asking that question because when I ask them that question, 99% of the time, they're going to say yes. All right? So now when I'm going into my close, I'm going to say, John, if I can show you a way where you can earn an extra, whatever he just told me, working whatever he just told me over the next 6 to 12 months, would you be willing to get started today? It's either yes or no. It's a yes or no question. It ain't no I'll meet, maybe, I'll see. It's yes or no. And you never tell me no. You know what they tell me? Either yes or I can't get started today, but I'll get started Friday. And now it's your job to follow up with them on Friday. All right? So that's my close. That's my leisure of getting leads, more leads than time. And guys, I mean, you just got to be consistent and persistent. You know, if you put in 7 years to be an overweight slob because you ate all this junk food, guess what? Now it's time to go in the gym and work. You're not gonna get all that weight off overnight. You got to go in the gym. You got to put in time, and you got to be consistent. A lot of the times, you guys treat the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. You sign up for the gym today, and then you know what? You pay for your membership, and you don't go back till next month. It's the same way most of you guys do your business. You can't do that. You got to be consistent. You got to be there not every day, but at least put some type of effort or work ethic. Your habits would actually come out to be your results. You got to have the habits. You got to have the mindset so you can get the results. You don't have habits and you don't have the mindset, you won't get the results. So that's just my leisure for today. Hopefully that can help you in building your business. Demetria, a lot of you guys have been a really success. I know a lot of you guys are going to be making six-figure income as long as you stay consistent and persistent. Anybody want to say anything while we're on the panel? Any questions, anything you have trouble with? Following up, what people say to you, what questions you're getting asked. I got an answer for everything. I got experience, and it just takes time. If you pay the price, you're going to make the money. So I want to take it over and have Justin have his words or two with maybe dropping some nuggets as well.
See you.
I think you're on mute, buddy.
There we go. There we go. See, you don't got to be that smart, man, to make a lot of money in this business. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect, perfect. Hey, man, Bruce did a phenomenal job, you guys. That right there is the base. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's only so many ways you can say the same thing. You know what I mean? But sometimes when you hear it from a different perspective, it hits you. And I remember I heard the same information over and over and over again, and it seems like it's repetitive, and you're hearing the same thing. But one day, it's just something that somebody said a long time ago is going to be said differently, and it's just going to make sense. And it's going to click for you, and you're going to be like, damn, why didn't I do that from the get-go? But, guys, my biggest advice is understand that the fortune is in the follow-up. You've got to follow up with people over and over and over. You got to always, you know, I notice the more I go up, the less people I have to actually talk to recruit. You know what I mean? So I follow up every single day. You know, I follow up with about 20 people every day. Like clockwork, man. And I'm always adding new people to my list. And some people ask me, you know, how long do you follow up for? I follow up until they get started or until they say, don't ever talk to me about this business again. So I'm always following every 3 to 4 days. I'm following up. And I'm usually giving them different pieces of information. One day I might give them, you know, how I did on a trade. One day I might give them something about TaxBot. One day I might send them, you know, a recorded call from our Saturday training, or maybe a recorded training that we did or something. I'm just always following up with people because I want them to understand our business and I want them to, when they're ready to get started, they're making an educated decision saying, damn, all right, I've already had all this information, I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to hit the ground running. So definitely the couple of people. The next is if you have to go through all those so that you're piquing their interest, and you go through all those videos that you show, and you go through all those three-way calls that you do, and all these meetings, guys, it makes no sense that you sign somebody up and you get them started the wrong way. Them started making phone calls that day. Okay, don't let them go home. Don't say go home and do this and then call me. Make them get started right then and there while you're on the phone with them, or if you're in front of them, make them get some traction in their business, because it'll make them last that much longer when they see results to start to come in faster. People want to get paid today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. They want to get paid now. So let's get them paid now. Let's show them what it takes to get paid now rather than later. Getting started right, that's probably my biggest thing. Personal development, man. Make sure you're doing personal development every single day. That could be the one thing that I said that's made me not quit. It's made me get stronger, get smarter. If you want to recruit a business, have a big business, you got to be bigger than your business. You have to be bigger than your business. You're never going to grow a big business if you're a small person. Okay, what I mean by that is you got to get smarter. You got to get smarter on the industry. You got to get smarter on different philosophies on how to build a business. All right, so read Eric Worre, John Maxwell, Napoleon Hill, Brian Carruthers. I mean, there's Robert Kiyosaki. There's hundreds, guys, hundreds of guys. Darren Hardy out there. One of the best YouTube ones that I've ever saw was Super Achievers versus Overachievers. YouTube that, Super Achievers versus Overachievers. Man, that was probably one of the best ones that I've ever watched. And it makes a difference, guys. People are and your wealth will come because you're sharp, and you'll attract other sharper leaders. All right? Me and Bruce are working together not by coincidence. Bruce wanted to work with some of the sharpest guys, and he found a team that had some of the sharpest guys in the company. So it's not a coincidence that you guys are on this team and why we're the. So that's really all I got, man. Bruce, I don't want to take too much of your time, bro, but I just wanted to lay that out there and give you guys some of that thought. I'm going to pass it back to you, and if anybody has any questions.
Does anybody have any? I mean, you said it right on the head, man. Everything is about just getting started the right way. Nisha, you've been doing a phenomenal job. You want to talk about some of the things you've been doing as well to give you this success in your business?
Sure. Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine.
Just following, what Justin Will was saying, and you're saying, just being consistent. Consistency is the key. I'm posting, online right now is the best for me because of my situation with my children. I do network offline. It's just so happened that the cards for me right now has been social media and just pretty much tagging. If you're doing online, I tag 140 people to my post, or at least 100, 2 to 3 times a week. Just posting lifestyle pictures. You have to sell the dream. That's what I was taught. Sell the dream. Lifestyle pictures. Also, new members, I add them to my team, whether they're my team or not, because it looks more believable. I get a lot of inboxes just asking me about the business, about the details, just from showing members on my page, which really helps me out a lot. Just pretty much just constantly doing 3 ways. And I think my biggest problem is just being able to help my team to be able to do the same thing, I don't worry about, those who don't have that drive. I definitely reach out to my team, contact them, see where they need help, if there's anyone that I can help. But in the meantime, I just have to keep going. I just have to keep building until I get, enough leaders who want to take this business seriously. So that's pretty much just listening to you, Bruce, and Justin, and Michelle, just being consistent, every day.
And one thing I want to also say, I think I remember speaking this about you. When I was working my job would constantly hire and fire a lot of people. And the reason why they would consistently do that is because they was weeding out who was really a leader. They were looking for leaders. They were looking for the people who were going to be on work on time. They were looking for people who was going to put the work in and follow the script at work. They were looking for people who wanted to work more hours. They were looking for people who could actually do the job. And it's the same with this business. Not everybody is going to put the work in. You know, some people are not going to do it. A lot of people are going to they might even drop out. And that's part of business. Some people just quit their jobs when they just get hired. You can't do nothing about that. That's part of business. You got to keep going through and see not to find the right person. Now, that doesn't happen overnight. You know, Rome wasn't built over in a day. But if you stay consistent and persistent, you would definitely see the results. You know, that's basically all I have to say is about that. Getting tons of exposure, whether it's through three-way calls. If you do 10 three-way calls, you're going to get three personals to sign up. You know, you just have to be consistent with it. The more three-way calls is the better, because people are now having a connection with you, and you're building a relationship with that person. And they're not going to join you by spamming their inbox with the opportunity. They're going to join you because of the person you are. That's basically all I have to say about that. So, anybody else have any questions?
I thought you just buy drinks.
Hey,
What did you say, Howie?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem.
I'm sorry. I have a question.
Go ahead, Howie.
Someone said it seemed like scam to me when I send a video. So what should I respond them?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Well, I usually never get that, to be honest with you. I lead by product. I usually say that the stock market has been around for over 200 years. It's used by well-known people such as Warren Buffett and Donald Trump. And I usually say those guys would never involve themselves in a scam. Why make sense?
look at this.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I usually just ask questions. And I usually ask them, when you say scam, what exactly do you mean by that?
Okay. Yeah, and say, oh, it's too good to be true, blah blah blah. But I say, okay, whatever you say, I just leave them alone, and I find the next person.
You always want to ask questions. When they ask you a question and make a statement, you ask them a question. If you don't understand what they mean, when they say pyramid, when you say pyramid, what exactly do you mean by that? I mean, there's the ones in Egypt. There's pyramids. I mean, I could make a pyramid, so I don't know what kind of pyramid you're talking about.
Yes, I got that too.
Well, I usually don't get that. If you lead by product, you'll never get those questions. I only use the product video, so I lead by product.
Okay, that's answer my question.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
Hi.
Anybody else having any other questions?
Any questions, anyone?
Jermaine, Kevin,
No, I'm pretty much good on my end.
Eric? I don't know if Eric can hear me. Kevin?
Any questions, anyone?
Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I got a question. So I got a couple new recruits, and just having a little bit of trouble with maneuvering through everything with them. They kind of need me to hold their hand all the way through. It's a little stressful. So, you know, some of the stuff as far as the back office and stuff like that. How do you guys handle that situation when someone constantly is calling and they need like help like all the time.
Well, you didn't get in business to do this by yourself. You have leverage. If you can't be there for them at that specific time,
Okay, girl.
you have
And it's
people that's there
fine.
to help you.
Mhm. Okay.
So you can reach out to me, Denisha, Justin, any one of the leaders that's available. We can be there to help them out as far as walking them through their back office or anything they need help with. We all a team.
Cool. Cool. Appreciate it.
All right. So I'm here to help them if they need the help. You don't got to do all the work, man. That's why we got team leverage.
That's what's up.
All right, man. Any other questions?
No, that's it.
All right. I ain't gonna keep up too much of your time. Probably gonna get some of that good food myself. Hang out, chillax for the rest of the day. Invite some people on the call tonight. Create connections with people. Meet them in person. Sometimes it's good to just get off the internet. Say hello to somebody. Have a coffee or drink with them. And not really explain the business, but just get to know them. Don't talk about you. Don't talk about the business. Let them talk about them. And the more someone talks about them, is the more they're gonna like you and they're gonna trust you. And the more they like you and trust you, is the better it will be for you. Is the meeting of a new friend and a new business partner. Because people don't join businesses, they join people. So I want to leave it off with that. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. Anybody else have any other questions? Awi, Justin?
Ari?
Well, Awi's on mute.
Someone just joined.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do this next week. I want to just get together every week, make this be more of a church environment, so we can just meet every Monday and get some questions that we probably always wanted to be answered.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. All right. Later.
Later.
Later, guys.